can even tell you where to go. And it will cause you to hear his voice there. Are we still here? Yeah. God can tell you, move away from that job. Go to this job. Move away from this business. Stop this business, this line of business. Change, enter this line of business. You have to move physically. You have to move. God can tell you, stop that job. Resign. Come and work in the house of God. You have to resign. You have to resign. Physical positioning. Oh, I love 2 Kings chapter 6 from verse 24. Hi. This thing is doing me something in my spirit. Look at this man. The man of God, Elisha, had prophesied how God was going to turn around things in the land of Israel. Within a twinkle of an eye, it says 4 gallons of flour will be sold for just $1. And one man said, one of the soldiers said, how can these things be? Even if God opened windows of heaven, it cannot happen. And he said, you will see it, but you shall not partake of it. But how did it happen? 2 Kings chapter 6 from verse 24. Somebody getting blessed tonight? I'm not wasting time teaching the word. Oh God, I'm not wasting time teaching the word. Yeah. I'm not wasting time teaching the word. When you read chapter 7 from verse 1, let's begin to read from verse 3. Chapter 7 from verse 3, 2 Kings chapter 7 from verse 3, King James Version. And there were 4 leprous men at the entering in of the gate. And they said one to another, why sit we here until we die? We need to arise. He said, if we say we will enter into the city, then the famine is in the city, and we shall die here. And if we still sit here, we will die also. Now therefore come and let us fall into the host of the Syrians. If they save us alive, we shall live. And if they kill us, we shall both die. Then look at verse 5, and they arose. Someone say they arose. Say they rose up. In the twilight, they rose up. See, I arise. Imagine they decide to remain where they are, they would have died. They what? Arose. They arose. They rose up in the twilight to go unto the camp of the Syrians. And when they were come to the uttermost part of the camp of Syrians, behold, there was no man there. Aye, for the Lord had made the host of the Syrians to hear a noise of chariots. They heard a rumor. They heard a rumor that something was happening. And the host, of Syrians, the Bible said they ran away. They left their gold. They left their food. They left their horses. They left everything. They did not even eat the noise of a great host. And they said one to another, lo, the king of Israel has hired against us the kings of the Hittites and the kings of the Egyptians to come upon us. That's what they heard when they ran. Therefore they what? Arose. See, those ones arose and fled when they heard noise. But these ones, they arose and entered into their inheritance. See, somebody will rise and live where you need to arise and possess. Somebody will rise up and check out from that territory. You need to rise up and take over. Because in the realms of the spirit, there is no vacuum. So when the enemy rise up and leave, you need to rise up and possess. Now we have cast them out. It's time for we to enter and possess. Tell somebody, I arise. I what? Arise. Spiritual positioning. I arise spiritually. So none of us, I'm going to come up. My prayer life need to come up. My study life need to come up now. My word life. So I need to come up in the place of prayer. I need to arise. I need to arise in my mind. Then physically. The business you want to do. The contracts. The things in your heart you have been saying you want to do. You have prayed too much about it. It's time to arise. It is in your rising in the place of in faith that you move the hand of God in your direction. You don't say, I will arise, I will arise, I will arise, and you stay sitting. No. You act your confession. That's real faith. Faith is beyond just confession of words. It is acting your confession. I am healed. That is not just faith. It is when you stand up and act what you have confessed. That is faith. I know who I am. Let it change how you think. Let it change your demeanor. Don't walk like a pauper. Don't live among people as though you are a beggar. Don't let them treat you anyhow. You are not your current situation. That's why God call us and speak to us from the future. Gideon, thou mighty man of valor. Chin up. Chest out. Scrub your shoulder. It's not pride. Be courageous. Say to yourself, that business, I will do it. Start making inquiry. It doesn't take money to start up business. It takes a heart. It takes action. You may not have the money, but start studying. Start getting information. So when God sees that this person, all the information you need, you have gotten it, and say, okay, it's time for the next one to flow, which is resources. I want to do business. You don't even know about the business. Okay, what's the tenet of the business? What are the principles? Who are supposed to be customers? Do you know how it's placed? Do you know the key players? Do you know who to consult? You don't know anything, and you want God to give you money. Come on now, what are you talking about? So the information. You don't have money, but you have access to information. Get on the internet. Get all the information. I want to go into import and export and so on and so forth. You don't have 1 naira. Brother, begin to study the laws of importation, the laws of exportation. Do consultation. Do what? Consultation. See, as you are doing it, your heart, your faith will begin to rise inside. Then when you call forth money, it will come. Because you're already prepared for it. Hey, God, bring the money now. You're not prepared. First of all, you use 20% to go buy clothes. You use 10% to take care of yourself. Say, my stomach, I need to eat well. Before you know, you use another 25% to handle family business. Then next you use another percent